This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Nope.
Heavyweight champion Tully Blanchard and James J. Dillon will be joining us in just a second.
They're going to join. I'm still waiting for. I'm not used to being kept waiting, Tony. The Midnight Express get beat on television. That's a worldwide. That's a national event. That is something that's never been happened. And they got beat unfairly. They got cheated. I want Jim Crockett out here. JJ and Tully, they can say whatever they want to say, but I'm going to wait until Jim Crockett. If he don't come out till tonight, I'm going to be here.
All right. Tully Blanchard Enterprises.
You know, I can relate to what this man's going through right now. I can sympathize with Mr. Cornette. He's a manager of the World Tag Team Champions, and he's been treated like yesterday's news.
Well, why would he come out here and take up all our time?
No. Let's put everything in its proper perspective. Let's not ask why Mr. Cornette would come out here and disrupt what you think is the normal flow of this program. I want to ask the question, why would the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, come out here with this charade, trying to disguise his identity? Everybody in the whole world knows who he is, and Magnum TA with that mane coming out behind the mask. I knew who he was immediately, too. So why don't they just wait their turn in rotation to get a shot at the world title, prove themselves as a team? The Cup in New Orleans, and I see Magnum TA and Dusty Rhodes in the thick of the competition with 24 other teams. No, I didn't see him even in it. Also, in another situation that's a little bit closer to home, I'm talking about in the last week or so, the national heavyweight champion right here agreed to meet one of the top contenders on television, Ron Garvin. We knew before we went in there it was going to be a tough battle. We accepted that because this man is a great fighting champion. What we did not expect was the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, former world heavyweight champion, a man that everybody is supposed to look up to, took out there I don't want to tell you what. I want you to see what happens to be the judge for yourself. Let's take a look at this match. Ron Garvin, Tully Blanchard for the National Heavyweight Championship.
Well, I'll tell you what. Come on.
Hey, that hand is really heavy. That hand is... David?
Wait a minute. Look at JJ. What's Dusty? What's JJ doing? What's JJ? No, wait a minute.
What's JJ?
Is hurting Ron Garvin so much. He had to get some protection. It's really hurting.
He's got some in his hand.
There was. He hit him. He's got. Come on, Kevin. Whoa, yes. Yes. Oh, really?
Ron Garvin does beat Tully Blanchard. Tully. JJ gave Tully all those corners.
But he's out pulling the wedge. This is it, baby.
He did it.
The national champion, Ron Garvin.
Woo, yeah. Tully Blanchard is seeing
What's going on?
what for?
Hey, wow. Look. He had the corners. Tommy. He had the corners in his hand. Who cares about him? He had the tank. Okay, JJ, we got to call him like we see him. There are a lot of
picture's
coins.
worth 1,000 words, and what amazes me is how Dusty Rhodes can say there with a dumbfounded expression in his voice, what is the referee doing? Justice was prevailing is what was happening. It was an obvious miscarriage of justice. He took a weapon, put it in Ronnie Garvin's hand, wrapped that tape around it a few times to try and camouflage it, then knocked this man cold in a wedge on national television and thought he was going to steal the national belt in so doing. Dusty Rhodes, you've insulted the National Wrestling Alliance and Bob Geigel. You've insulted me, and now you've insulted the millions of viewers at home by taking that weapon that you knew was marked. Geigel told the referee, he told Garvin, he told me, he told everybody, that tape is no good, and you knowingly, obviously brought it out there to try and steal the title for a man that couldn't get it himself. We've had enough of you, Dusty Rhodes, and I'm behind you, Mr. Cornette, 100%.
Thank you very much, JJ. I appreciate it. Dusty Rhodes is in on every cheap trick and every kind of swindle that goes on in professional wrestling. I'm sick of it. Crockett, I'm still waiting for you, and I'm going to ruin your TV show until you come out here.
We're coming right back.
Dude, I love that. I'm going to ruin your TV show until you come out here.
That was one of the better JJ promos.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very well done. And I like the angle, the way the fans reacted. Of course, it's one of those, again, you screw the fans out of that. I love how Tommy, how over the top he was about, raising his arm when he was down. He went over and raised Tully's arm.
Yeah.
I liked everything about that angle.
It was good stuff.
Yeah. And notice how that JJ had put the coins and then David Crockett was saying, watch JJ, watch JJ. That's JR's favorite line about David.
Watch JJ.
Watch JJ. And he just took it and bundled those quarters in his hand, just the way Geico bundles policies for you.
You have no shame.
I know.
And I love you for it.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.